Welcome to the David Adams Podcast, D.A.P. We here, all right? So make sure you share the page. Please like the page. We got something for you. Great topic. The topic is going to be about what men you shouldn't date and what woman you shouldn't date. This is for the young people. Much love. We here. Tune in.
It's just different.
Yeah. Old head on go again. Get him up. Y'all know what it is. Yo, I'm about
Check,
to
check,
binge, you know what I
check.
mean?
1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2. What's good with you? Please let me know if you're able to hear me and hear Demise. Welcome my co-host, Demise.
What up, people? Good morning.
Jersey in the house. You know what it is, man. Listen. We here to give you some information. We're here to give you some pointers dealing with relationships. We're talking to the young generation, the generations that's under me, that's under Demise. Okay, we're giving you some pointers, what to look out for, possibly some red flags. For the young ladies, before we start, we need for you to share the page and like the page. Good morning. What's going on with you, Demise? How was your day so far, my brother?
Day was good. Started up by getting up in the morning, praising the Allah, and then hit the gym.
Yeah.
A little bit of breakfast, and now I'm here.
Word, that's what's up. Nothing like hitting that gym, man, and praise and get your little spirituality on in the morning. You know what I mean? That's a great thing. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, most people don't pray; they just pick up their phone.
No doubt. Jump right on the phone. Just keep it moving. Good morning. Please tune in. Waiting for you guys to come on in here. Much love, respect. But we just going to go ahead and get started, man. I'm not going to just wait because I don't have that much time. And sorry for us being late today. And those who are looking at the title, that is not the title this morning. So please ignore the status on top of this video. That is not going to be the topic. All right. Much love.
Apologize for the inconvenience.
No doubt. All right. Now, the first thing we want to deal with, to the young ladies, there are a few red flags within a man that you should not attempt to date. Even if he approach you, these are the men you should not try or even think about dating, okay? And that particular one would be the pimp. Yeah. So what are some of the qualities or red flags, I should say, that pimp will have for her to actually see that this is not the one I should be dating? You know, this is a pimp for real. This is one that Uncle Dave and Demise said, I should look out for that one.
The control and the abuse. That's one of the main factors, the control and the abuse.
Okay, so you're saying that pimp type of dude, he's abusive?
Yeah, mentally,
physically, and he's controlling.
That part.
Okay. Good morning, Carmen. I think that's Carmen. What's good, Carmen? How you doing? Thank you. We appreciate you for chiming in, and we hope that you have a wonderful, beautiful day as well. So we're talking about what type of man or young man that the young lady should not date or look out for. Certain red flags. There's about 4 or 5. We're going to give you about 4 or 5. There's many more, but we're just going to give you about 4 or 5. And also we're going to talk about what young men should look out for as far as the red flags.
Oh, yeah.
And not date with, as far as a woman is concerned. All right. So right now we're on the pimp. Okay. The pimp, Demise said he can be a little abusive mentally or physically, emotionally. So definitely you can tell how, what are the signs, even if she meet this dude and he seemed like that dude for her in her mind.
Well, I'm not saying I used to be a pimp.
It's all right. You can say it though.
I know some people.
You know some people.
Associate with a few.
Associates. Okay.
No pimp over here.
No doubt. All right.
No, but it start off with the charm. For one, a pimp will pick out look at a woman and see that in her face she's vulnerable or
Right.
a little broken. Then
He see the weakness.
right. So
Okay.
he prey on that.
Right.
So he'll go over there and then hit her with a little charm and
Right. Real smooth.
right, and just a drop of a finger, she's falling.
Falling for it.
Yeah.
All right, because also he got the look, he got the bells and whistles, the cars, and
The
you know
money.
what I mean, the money, the clothing.
Right.
Okay, he real slick with his mouth, talk real quick, everything is real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And then he started introducing her to, he probably bring her to the house. You know what I
Right.
mean, some other females there. So
Okay.
it's going to make her a little bit more comfortable when she talks to them.
Right, the
You
other
know?
chicks.
Yeah, they're going to sell it. They're going to sell a wolf ticket.
They're gonna sell her the dream.
Yeah, that part.
They're gonna sell her the dream like, yo, you should be on this team right here.
Right. It's
Yeah.
a fucked up team. It's like the LA Clippers.
Real talk. Okay, so young ladies, look out for that. Look out for the pimp and the gigolo.
Yeah.
The gigolo. The gigolo is that dude, you know what I mean? He humping on everything that moves.
I'm trying to
See,
tell
with
you.
the pimp, he trying to get you to, you know, basically pay him, give him money.
Using you as a benefit.
He using you to come up on. He might not even have a job, the pimp.
That part.
His job is to get money from you.
Yeah, the manager.
Yeah, if you working, he managing your money.
Yeah, little Diddy.
Right, he managed your money, and all for the wrong, not even for the bad. You know what I mean? I'm not even for the good.
Right.
You know what I mean? He definitely trying to get jewels from you. He gonna get you to get that money so he can buy his watches and clothes and things like that. You know, he'll tell you, yeah, I need about $500. You know what I mean? I'll get it back to you, but he never give it back.
At all.
Yeah, he give it back in in a way of going to certain malls and shopping for you.
Yeah.
Or possibly having a booster steal for you, and make you think he paid for it.
He purchased it. Right.
Yeah, no doubt.
But the Jigglo is something else, man. The Jigglo, he's out here leaving his hat and everywhere is his home.
Right.
You got these young females definitely gotta watch out for the Jiggalos because those are the ones that's humping around. They're not trying to have a stable home. They're not trying to have a stable foundation. They're just trying to fuck.
Right.
That's it.
Right, and we talked about too. That gigolo man, he'll go to that, especially if he come to the house and he never have a condom.
Oh,
That's a red flag, sisters. To the
Yes.
young ladies, he never have a condom. Or never think about, asking you got a condom.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if he did that with you,
How many other females he did it with?
true, no doubt. I agree.
That's
Jiggalo.
crazy. These niggas that go in the store and purchase a backwood, but not they'd be ashamed to purchase a condom. I watch motherfuckers in the store like, yo, whisper like, let me get a condom.
Real
Man,
low.
fuck that. Let me get
Yeah.
one of them damn things right there.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay alive out this motherfucker.
Real talk. Real talk. Yeah, you can't be embarrassed in purchasing a condom. If a cat is embarrassed, feels some type of, reluctant to purchase a condom, yeah, that's a red flag. Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you ain't see the paperwork on the pussy.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danielle, what's up, Danielle? What's good with you? Thanks for chiming in. Much love to you. Real talk. She said niggas just nasty. Real talk.
We're just trying to fit in with society he's at right now.
Yeah. Straight nasty. Cause like the Ma said, if he did that one time with you, just imagine how many other women he has done that to. Cause that gigolo, he looks really cute to to the young lady. You know what I mean? He's handsome. You know what I
Pretty
mean?
boy ass niggas.
Pretty boy. So all the chicks are coming at him. You know what I mean? His hair is always right. He probably light skinned it. You know what I mean?
Nails done and shit.
Yeah.
That's why he probably be meeting him at the nail salon and shit.
Real shit.
She probably looking like he getting himself all groomed and everything.
Yeah.
That's a good one right
That's
there.
what I'm talking
But
about.
that's a motherfucking gigolo. You feel me?
Yeah. So be on the lookout for that. That's a red flag. Don't get caught up. And some women get caught up into men like that, and get used and abused. They be in that fantasy, thinking that that's going to be a man. In reality,
And sometimes she take care of him. That's the gigolo. He don't
Gigolo
gotta
pimp.
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a pimp where he's getting like
Money.
funnies from
Right.
around. He's pimping it where he's getting a roof. He getting
Right.
a plate of food.
Right.
He can eat the kid's snacks and
Right.
she ain't gonna yell.
Right.
Like, why you eat my kid? She ain't gonna do none of that
Right.
shit. You feel me? She gonna be in a rush to come home to him because she know where he's at. Like that's on the gigolo. He has a good life when you're young. Let me not to put this in the young fellas said. No, don't be a gigolo. Not in this day and age because it's too much shit going on.
It's dangerous, bro. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
You got to get that paperwork.
Yeah, back in the days when we said, let me put the head in, it was safe.
Right.
It's not safe like that no more.
Yeah, it's even worse now. It wasn't safe back then, shit, but it you know, it's so much more shit going on now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Daniel said, what'd you say, Daniel? That's a bum. Yeah.
That is a bum.
Jiggalo he's a homeless.
But then, Danny, you gotta understand how many bums are in a relationship right now with these women.
Right.
Ask yourself that question. Look around. You look at some of these females that are on a thread.
Right.
You see on the thread, they tired of this or they tired of that. They with a bum.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get a lot of that.
Yeah.
You get a lot of females venting on Facebook, Instagram. You know, these niggas ain't shit. These niggas ain't shit. Yeah. Right. And that you some of them, you dealing with a gigolo. You know what I mean? Yeah, or wannabe pimp.
So yeah, it's not a bum, it's a gigolo, Danny.
Well, that's what they call them. So
that part.
You gotta give them that. They bums. I gotta give you that, D. I gotta give you that. Real talk, Miss Pickett. Real talk. Do me a favor, Miss Pickett, if you can just share the page and like the page, okay, for the algorithm. Real talk. Thank you. Yeah, so that we got with the pimp, we got with the gigolo. Now we're talking about that jobless dude.
Oh.
That's the dude that sell your dream. You know, he looked the part. You know what I mean? That can go into the, you know, same level as gigolo too. You know, he's just jobless. But he's always, for some reason, got the you know, the clothing and, you know, the you know, a little hoopty or whatever.
Cause that's the nigga that right there. That he's not a gigolo. The jobless nigga is the nigga that come with her with a 5-year plan.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He promising.
A lot of promises. Yeah. You know what I mean? So she's gonna. He's probably telling her about his past, what he had,
what he used to do, when it used to be niggas.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean? So she's going off for that. She's alley-ooping off for that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But not seeing that she's being used.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it only takes. I mean, to use a female these days, man, it doesn't take much. I'm not saying that I'm in that.
Keep it real.
Yeah,
keep
I'm
it real.
not in that sport. You know what I mean? Like I never was in that sport. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of people that I know. Like, you know what I mean? They get these women to do anything.
Using them.
Use and
abuse. They had a song back in the day. Use and abuse and serve like hell.
Yeah. See, those type of niggas that make me mad though. Like if I was a player, you know what I mean, and she got a boyfriend, that nigga don't do shit, he gonna make me mad because I'm feel like if I do for her, she doing for him. You know what I mean? Like I'm taking care of both of these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So I hate them jobless motherfuckers. Right. I'm not saying that. You know what I mean? I'm not here. You know what I mean? Messing with fucking females that got men. I'm just saying this is the reason why if you a player, you should be careful. If a female got a nigga, because she might be taking care of that nigga. And when you taking care of her, she taking care of him. So in reality, he pimping your ass too.
Facts. Definitely that part. What Daniel said only women that want a bum is the one that needs to control everything. Good point. Everything. Good point. Good point, Daniel.
There's a lot of them out here.
Yeah. Facts. Real talk. Real talk.
Danny, please don't let me put people on the spot. It's a lot of them out here, right? I don't want to mention no fucking names, right?
No doubt, no
Let's
doubt.
keep this shit PG.
So that jobless dude, he's always telling you, like you said, he got a 5-year plan.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing never happens to go the way he really wanted to go. I mean, far as that job he's supposed to get. Yeah. I'm about to get the job. I'm about to go to an interview. But for some reason, the interview never happens.
Never happens.
Because he really lazy.
Right. Or what he'll do is he'll get a job to impress her, work for like 6 months. Right. He's able to collect unemployment.
Right.
Find a way to lose that job. Collect unemployment. Now he got a check coming in and he can sit at home and do what he want and still be a bum.
Wow.
You see how that shit works?
Yeah, that's deep. 6 months. He still, you know what I mean? And his whole thing, you got a guy that always talking about, I gotta go up to the office, get my unemployment. He's always complaining about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's that jobless dude.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up in that. Real talk. That's a red flag, my sister. If you always hear, you've been dealing with him for like 5, 6, 7 months, and he's always talking about unemployment, and that's like his number one thing to hustle and scam the system,
right,
and not work.
Yeah, you gotta
red
go.
flag. That goes into what our next topic, which is hustlers and scammers.
Hustlers
not
and
talking
scammers.
about those. Not talking about the shakers and movers.
No,
That's
we ain't
something
talking
different.
about the shit because
We talking about the hustler
I go get
scammer.
y'all. We talking about the hustlers and the scammers.
Yeah, we talking about that mindset of always trying to get over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Always got a plan to manipulate something to get a dollar or two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or trying to flip your income tax.
Yeah, he's trying to flip your money.
Yeah, he's trying to that's a hustler. He's trying to hustle you your shit. He's trying to hustle you out of your own money. You
Real
feel
talk.
me? Not scamming. He's trying to hustle you.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what type of hustles we talking about.
Right. Not the hustlers that hustle. You know what I mean? That really hustle and like I said, the shakers and movers. You know what I mean?
That part.
No doubt. So we already talked about that no condom dude. Right? Yeah, we talked about no condom ass niggas. You know what I mean?
But there's a lot of these females. I mean, not to go back to it, there's a lot of females letting these niggas fuck without a rubber. You hear them? I call them the Plan B group.
The Plan B?
Yeah, the Plan B group, because that's all they talk about. Give me a Plan B. Yes, man. I think the Plan B is what, like $100?
I don't know.
Condom is only $1 though. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You see that? They're not even trying to bargain during sex. Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, but it is. I give it to some people who's like, under the certain circumstances, they probably be like drunk or they probably be high. You know what I mean? Decisions all fucked up and everything.
That's even more of a reason why. You know what? Let me get that condom.
Right.
Because they got more consequences. They have more at stake, I would say. Mm-hmm. Because not only will both of them the STDs, but she's gonna be she's gonna have that baby up in her.
Yeah.
She's definitely gonna have that baby, so she has to be more cautious and far as letting the man enter her. So you really got to be more protective of yourself.
Right.
Because he can drop that low. He can drop that low, he out.
Yeah. Actually, he ain't got to sign a birth certificate. You try to subpoena him to court, you ain't got no address. It's gonna take some years to get that child support, but in the meantime, you're gonna be struggling as well as that child gonna be struggling. And it's not that child's fault that you open them legs and let homeboy shoot up the club.
Right. Right. Good point. That part, brother. Good point. What you say, Danielle? Danielle said the shakers and the movers, though, 100. Yeah. Those like I said, those are the guys that's really making stuff happen, and they about their business. You know what I mean? They not really trying to scam and do crooked crap. You know what I mean? They on a bike. You know what I mean? They're not just all about drugs. They're not just selling drugs and stuff like that. These guys are straight real hustlers, the shakers and the movers. All right. Not talking about them scammers and the fake ass hustlers and the Jigglo and jobless cats.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for them scammers too. Them scammers is out here.
They always got some type of scam going on.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Yep. Real talk. So now, ladies, we want to get into what the young men, should look out for.
The red flags.
Red flags. We got about 4 or 5 of those.
Yeah.
And if you have a few, you can drop a few of your red flags that you think young men should look out for as well.
I think this was the conversation is gonna turn for the best.
Yeah, real talk. No doubt. So you got to look out for the young brothers. You 20, you 24, you 23, 28, you 30. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you watch the young woman you're trying to get with, because on both sides, young ladies as well, watch that young man, because the most important decision in your life is going to be the partner you choose.
Yes.
That's the most important decision in your life.
That part.
The partner you choose to live with, to be with, to marry, or to become one with. Most important. So watch out, young brothers, for that home wrecker type of chick.
Oh, you gonna bring up the home wrecker?
Yeah. You might be single, bro, but she has that home wrecker mentality.
Oh yeah, and they're everywhere.
Yeah,
they're everywhere. They're like roaches. They're everywhere.
The home wrecker, she's the type of chick who may have dealt with a lot of men. She have been in bad relationships.
Very disappointed in relationships.
Very disappointed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she never got really a tight-knitted relationship in her life, so she's hurt. She's messed up. She had other women may have taken her man,
or she wants something that the other woman has.
Right.
That other woman has a good man. It could be a homewrecker, could be your friend. It could be a female, so it could be your friend.
Facts.
You tell your friend everything about this man. Now, perspective, you could say the negative, let's put that off the table. You could tell your female friend everything positive about your man. You know what I mean? How he cook for you, clean, how he, you know what I mean? Just buy you things, like just spur of the moment, take you out. You know what I mean? How he just listens to you. You know, you could tell that next female, and her pussy could be getting whacked for that nigga. She ain't gonna tell you that shit. She ain't gonna be honest with that. She gonna be like, oh girl, you got a good one. Yep. You know what I mean? Like you need to hold on to that.
Right.
You know what I mean? When he gonna pop the question. You feel me? Meanwhile, she's trying to figure out when he gonna pop that pussy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's gonna try to throw signs to your man. You know what I mean? Laughing at his jokes. That shit
Watch
might
out
be
for that, young brothers. Watch out.
Yeah, definite.
Yeah. But first of all, she's upset that that happened to her.
Right.
That happened to her so many times. So in her mind, you know what? She gonna go out and try to get yours.
Right.
You know what I mean? So be careful. Be careful. Homewrecker. She got a lot of negative energy because she hate the fact that them other chicks that slept with her man.
But the homewrecker is not always single either. The homewrecker sometimes is in a relationship. She's in that relationship. She's just mad her relationship is not like your relationship. So she gonna fuck your shit up.
Facts.
So you can be miserable just like her.
No doubt. So also you gotta look out for young brothers. We dealt with the homewrecker. Now we're talking about the healer. Be careful of the healer.
I'll let you take this one.
The healer, she is the one that's, because she didn't have no decent relationships, she gonna, now she's up in age. She gonna make her a man.
Oh,
she's a counselor.
Did you say
she gonna make or create her own man? She'll try to create a good man out of a bum.
Damn, 2K relationships.
Yeah,
damn.
She's the healer. She gonna let you know I got you, boo. You good? You can stay on the couch and play Y2K. What's the damn thing? PS2.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
She
2K.
come walking in the house, all she hears. He on the damn you know what I mean? On the remote control all day long.
Smoking mad blunts.
Yeah. And you trying to heal her. Brothers, she's used to doing that.
Yes.
She's gonna try to be your mama. She's gonna try to but she got everything laid out for you. And then sisters, when you trying to be that healer, God, you can get him on his feet and everything. He can walk out on you. He can walk out on you just like that.
We got to put a percentage on that. I think 98% will walk out, 2% will stay.
Okay.
I think that 2% of fellas, if they see a female build them up like that, they gonna have some dignity out there. They're like, you know what, this is a good one, right? Like, she stuck with me when I was down. That 98% of these niggas,
right?
They're like, man, fuck that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They soon they get that come up, they out because they not invested in that.
Right.
So that next shit they see, she might be doing more than this one is doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why these females can't be healers out here. Because you're trying to heal this nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? But then the next one come in, she's better than you, and she's selling him more dreams on how she gonna heal him. Then boom, now you out of it's just a crazy cycle.
Yeah, that's why young men gotta look out for women like that because she's damaged.
Broken.
That woman is damaged and broken. You know what I mean? The littlest thing, she might go off on you. Because she done dealt with so much shit by trying to, heal dudes. And the healing has never came. It never worked.
She's trying to heal dudes and she can't heal herself.
Right.
You got to heal herself first.
Facts.
You can't tell me that you trying to heal me and I ain't see you do it for yourself first. You got to show me some evidence.
Yeah, she definitely damaged. Yeah, damaged goods.
Damaged goods. Ooh, that's
Be careful, young man. Yeah, they got a lot of trauma with them. You know what I mean? The healer. Watch out for the healer and the homewrecker. All right. Also, we now get into the young lady who is the manipulator.
Oh.
Talk about that manipulator.
The manipulator.
Young brothers, listen up.
Ooh, the manipulator is out there. Is one of the most selfish women we have out. I will say selfish. She's manipulating everything for her benefit. Everything. She's gonna... She can have you believing. She can manipulate you in marriage.
Woo! Come on.
Because you're thinking it's the same one that you've been with for 2-3 years. That all this time she been manipulating to get that ring.
That's it.
Because by then she know how your bank account is. If you got a 401k, you got a pension. She's setting herself up for the future. So she's manipulating everything. By the time you realize it, everything is gone.
Deep.
Everything is gone.
Facts.
And you know what? They're going to sit there and say, well, you know what? It's your fault because that's the one you chose. But when you're dealing with a manipulator,
she's good. She saw your dream.
Yeah, it's like a poker player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
With the poker face.
That part.
Hey, honey.
Dinner on the table, you know what I mean? Plate fixed, you know what I mean? She got the lingerie on. Like, she's showing all the signs of a wife.
Right.
But meanwhile, she's manipulating for her own benefit.
So she may want the wedding, but not the marriage.
Oh,
she wants to appear. She wants to look like she's
right. She want to be the bride, not the wife. Exactly.
No doubt.
And there's a lot of you females that manipulate out here, and it's fucked up. You know, and y'all complain about us men. Well, if y'all be fair and be honest from the rip, and take the manipulation off the table and be yourself, maybe you will find the right man. Maybe you will. But as long as you have representatives and you manipulating the whole situation, how can you sit there and say there's no good men out here when the good men can recognize your signs and running away from you instead of coming towards you?
Real talk. Good point, bro. Danielle said right. So be careful of the manipulators, young brothers. That's a red flag.
I know this is not written down, but we have another. See how God write things down on the paper. I'm reading it right now. God's sitting there saying we got to worry about the young fellas. Got to worry about the woman with options. Worry about the woman with options too. The ones that said she have options. How many options do she have?
If she tell you that, bro, big red flag. If there was a slight argument with you guys. And if she say this to you, what you don't do,
don't do it.
Another nigga will.
Don't do it. Don't do
red
it.
Flag.
Yes.
Automatically.
Red flag.
Red flag. You already write that off as nah, she for the streets.
Good. Yeah.
She definitely for the streets.
No matter how much you try to hold on to that woman.
Because it's embedded in her already.
That part.
Yeah. Because, she get upset. The slightest thing.
Slightest thing. It annoys her.
She calling Tyrone.
Oh.
Just because she can. In her mind, that's what she do. You know what I mean?
And that woman is dangerous too because if
one that got options.
If she's having sex with multiple of them options, you're going to have to get a DNA test if you get her pregnant. That's off the rip.
Definitely. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. DNA test.
There's nothing wrong with getting a DNA test because she has options. That means on Monday she's sleeping with you. Wednesday is Johnny.
Right.
Friday is Tim.
Listen.
And Sunday is the pastor. I mean, I'm not the pastor.
Yeah. It
might be the pastor.
Hell yeah.
Might be the pastor. Yeah, right.
Yeah, she be right in front of them.
Give her $200 for tithes and everything.
Exactly. She be right there in church. Hallelujah. Jesus. Don't take the pastor out. The pastor been there. Yeah, it ain't cool, but it's the truth. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So fellas out, if they got options, man, just
they got options.
Take that walk, man.
Real talk. The gas station man. The mechanic man.
Yeah.
They always got options.
Always.
If she tell you that, she's using them. If it come out of her mouth, she's using them because that's what she's about. You know what I mean? It's hard to hold something in, and when it come out, that's it. Yeah. Manipulator and the ones that got options.
Yeah.
Real talk. What's going on? How are you, Sanita? Sanita, what's good with you? Much love, respect. Thank you for chiming in. If you could, please just tap like and share the page. If you can just do that for us, I appreciate that. Much love, much love. Thanks for chiming in. Yeah, watch out for them. Watch out for them. Talking about that option, the option girl.
She's out here. They ain't got no age limit to them either.
Yeah.
They starting off young and they ain't finishing.
Yeah.
They old now doing this shit too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh definitely.
Options.
They can't. It's embedded. That's all they know. You know what I mean? So the young cats, you know, you might run into a OG option player. You know what I mean? She might be 45, you 22, but she 45. You know, they say black don't crack. She may be looking good as hell. And in your mind, damn, she nice. She like me. Yeah, but remember, she got options. She might want to just use you for the moment.
Yeah. And they doing that. Using them for the moment. And you know what? And they're not mad that they're doing it because they're saying that, oh, y'all men did it for years. Yeah, men did it. Like, that's the crazy when they mention like the men did it for years. I look at back like how long we been like, I mean, like free, right? Really free. Like, you know what I mean? Look like in the 60s, we was fighting for rights and shit like that, King and Life. So we wasn't really players back then, of dog and woman and shit like that. The 70s and 80s came. All right, the coke came, you know what I mean? The drinks, you know what I mean? Like, everything, you know what I mean? The fucking party and everybody fucking with everybody, you know what I mean? But then the 90s came, you know what I mean? 90s showed some love. It was some good dudes out here. But that new millennium hit, and it opened the fucking world, and social media came. Yeah. Man, listen here.
And then it's okay to have sex with anybody and everybody.
Oh, man, it takes a click of a button. Click of a button, man.
Yeah, social media, phone, DMs,
DM
popular.
Inbox. Oh, man. You ain't even got to sit there and ask this chick about herself no more. She's putting it all over social media. So you study. That's what them niggas be doing.
Yeah.
They be at home studying their page. You gonna keep inboxing them. Like, maybe one day I'm gonna catch it. She gonna respond back.
Right.
Like, it's really sick out this motherfucker, man.
He can be plotting on her to the point where, you know, he know everything about her. So now when he have a conversation with her, she like, damn, that's what's up. He's the type of dude I like. He know how I think. Yeah, he went back 5 years looking at you.
Yeah, study your shit. That's how he know. He know your favorite color and that. You know, put everything on social media. You know what I mean?
That's facts. Vice versa.
Yeah.
So be careful, young man. The option guy, the option girl, and what about the masculine? Oh, the masculine woman,
the ones that want to be in the man position. Yeah, the masculine ones that don't want to be feminine, don't want to be submissive, don't want to obey. Like, they hate that.
They want to be hard. They hard.
Yeah, there's the hard ones. They not affectionate. Yeah. They don't want to tell their men, I'm proud of you.
Wow.
How was your day? Did you eat? Are you hungry?
She's just too hard to say some shit like that.
Yeah. Do you got lunch today? I'm gonna Uber you something. I mean, like, she's just too hard for that shit. Too tough. Like, even like sometimes even that could fuck it up with sex too. Because
oh yeah.
If these females that they don't be wanting the 4-play, the 12-play, they want you just like, you know what I mean, like just get into it. Right. Give me some motherfucking head. That's how some of these bitches be talking.
Head.
Yeah, give me some head.
Act like a man.
Yeah, these bitches wilding, man. These bitches wilding, man. I mean, do apologize.
It's all right. It's all right. We understand what you're saying, bro.
We're not saying all you women. I'm just saying
not
some
all.
of the bitches now.
Not
you know
all. We just talking about the itches. That's it. Just the itches. Not all.
The delusional ones. It's fucked up, man.
Yeah. So y'all better take this little information that we're giving you to the young people. You know, like I said, we're not talking about all. You know what I mean? We're talking about a percentage.
That part.
Yeah. Maybe 90%.
These women, I mean, I don't know if they're delusional. I mean, the ones that's straight delusional. Then we got the studs. They delusional. It's
studs.
Fucked. Yeah.
What you think about the studs, man?
I ain't got no problem with
those.
The
masculine ones.
Yeah, masculine.
Cause they going both ways.
Yeah. You know what I mean? They act like they don't go both ways. You know what I mean? They out here sagging their pants and shit like that, acting like a nigga. You know, but behind closed door getting rammed the fucking. Right. You know what? A stud fucked my head up one day. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there smoking a blunt. I saw this female. I'm like, oh, she's attractive. She's like, oh yeah, I had her. She got some good pussy.
Wow.
I got quiet, looked at her. I'm like, how you know?
That's deep.
Well, I said something wrong.
That's deep.
The delusional shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
The delusional shit. Like, this is how I am, man. Like this. Wow, the masculine ones, they taking over, man. And I think they defeminizing some of these dudes out here. That's why these dudes are walking the way they are.
Yeah.
It's like they want to be the girls and the girls want to be the boys. But the girls still want to be girls too in the low. You know what I mean?
On the low. Yeah.
But as far as masculinity and a relationship, if a woman is more masculine than a man, the relationship is not going to work. Let's be real. The relationship is not going to work. If this dude is the weak one, or this dude's the one that got to be the vulnerable one, the one that's shedding tears and everything else, then the relationship is not going to work. Because that woman is in a bubble where she's stern. Oh, I'm not going to show feelings. I'm not going to go over there and give him a hug. Oh, that nigga weak. You know what I mean? That's some masculine shit. Yeah. A real woman that's feminine going to come over there. You know,
automatically.
Like, babe, what's wrong?
Yeah, automatically.
Let's talk about this. You know what I mean?
Automatic.
So we losing that in relationships, man. Yeah. And they think that yelling and screaming, like, oh, that's getting communication to us. That's not communication. After you start yelling and screaming,
toxic.
I'm stop listening. I'm looking at you like you're retarded.
Facts. That's toxic, man.
Yeah, very toxic.
Some women, that's how they communicate. Anger.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, everything is angry.
Always.
That's not good. If you have a comment you want to put on the comment board regarding some of the topics that we just mentioned, just please go ahead and do that, and we'll deal with it. Whatever, red flag that you can think of, put it on the comment board so we can warn the young ladies and the young men. You can do that now.
What Danny said right there?
Oh, she said, Daniel said she has no business being with him. I'm 35 and I don't want no man, excuse me, under 40. She was talking about, you have some, when I was talking about how you have 45-year-old ladies, that's, trying to get the 24-year-old, 23-year-old, because she still look good. Remember I talked about that?
Oh, right.
That's what she referring to.
That's a setup for failure right there. Yeah. She get a young boy. Your boy gonna run through it. He gonna run through that bank account and them walls that's still left.
Yeah,
standing.
You crazy.
Whatever
walls still left.
I thought you would catch on.
Yeah, I definitely caught it. You know what I mean? I definitely caught it, bro. All right, y'all. We just wanted to come on here and give y'all a few of those red flags this morning. You know what I mean? And please chime in to David Adams Podcast in the near future. Don't forget to get your Supreme Sunshine Shea Butter. All right. Much love and respect. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.
It's Jersey different.
Yeah. Old head on go again. Get him up. Y'all know what it is. Yo, I'm about the biz, you know what I mean? Female can't just run up to her brother, man, you know what I mean? And think that it's all sweet like that. It ain't that easy and shit. I'm a grown ass man, you know what I mean? Motherfucking shit. Right. Yo, what you know about a motherfucking pop-pop? Overheard a young girl tell her homegirl, old head hot. Then she stepped to the garden, I stiff-armed and palmed her. Asked why she dressed like a fucking thot. See, I'm a grown-ass man with a lot on my mind. You think my dick get hard just cause you got a twat? Do you have your own crib? Do you have a baby daddy and kids? I interrogate you like a cop. Don't change the subject, don't brag on your pussy. I don't wanna hear you talk about you got wop. Cause if a nigga take a chance and I take you to the crib, won't be surprised the fucking pussy try ride. I'm a wise old nigga, see I see a gold digger from my mouth trying to come and spend what I got. So what you bringing to the table? Can you help a motherfucker take his empire to the motherfucking top? And if your credit ain't good and you like being ratchet and hood, old head say no. If you can't cook for a nigga and fuck like a housewife should, old head say no. If I have to kill a motherfucker, go to jail, you better keep my books on my just say no. Yeah, yo, old head say no. You better ask somebody to tell a little military nigga ain't no joke. The way I spit in the cypher cause I'm an old head. Young boys call me Pop Smoke cause I got that smoke. Young Jones wanna give me throat for the words that be coming out of my throat. Even though I be on my Malcolm X shit, sometimes even white girls be trying to approach. Ain't that some shit? Old ladies want a brother to hit. I think they sweet so I blow them a kiss. Even though I'm talking mad shit right now, brother can't front. Old head got a feet fetish. Keep it a secret. Oh shit, I done already leaked it. You got open toe shoes, painted toes, and you peeped it. My discipline helped me keep it discreet with it. I look but won't stare cause I ain't knowing no creep shit. Ha! And if your credit ain't good and you like being ratchet and hood, old head say no. If you can't cook for a nigga and fuck like a housewife should, old head say no. If I have to kill a motherfucker, go to jail, you better keep my books on my jet, say no. Yeah, yo, old head say no.